Hey, it's Halloween time, and Halloween legends abound. But before you go out to scare the kiddies with all your tricks and treats, have you ever asked yourself, why do witches ride brooms? When did that happen? Why did it happen? Is it really the most convenient way to travel? Where did this come from? Well, you came to the right place. Okay. So the nearest I can find is that it goes back to the 1450s. That's right, 1451 to be precise. There was two illustrations appearing in the French poet's work. French poet, of course, is Martin Lafranc. His manuscript, Le Champion des Mains, which means the defender of the ladies. And yeah, I butchered that French pronunciation, and it continues. The first witch to confess was actually in 1453, which may or may not have been influenced by that work. But here's the kicker. It wasn't a woman. It was a man, baby. He was a priest who admitted to using brooms to fly and was a witch after lengthy discussion, aka torture. And even after repenting, the witch claims he still spent his life imprisoned because that's kind of what happened back then, right? The priest was from near Paris, and he publicly criticized the church approach on witches. So it that's kind of what happened back then. But let's go a little further. Let's talk about the defenders of the ladies for a moment, because that sounds romanticized in a weird way. They also wore headscarves to identify themselves as Waldenism. I mean, I pronounced that correctly. But it was members of a Christian sect that was formed in the 12th century who were branded as heretics by the Catholic Church because they allowed women to be priests, which again is something that kind of happened by then. My favorite theory is that all this witchcraft on brooms is tethered to pagan fertility rituals, where farmers would use pitchforks and brooms, leap upon them, and ride about, pole dance in hopes to bring about a good harvest and to please all the pagan gods out there to make their bounty bountiful, which may lead to the pole dancing craze that spread North America in the last couple decades. But anyways, there you go. A little bit about witches and brooms. If you know more, put in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Follow, and let's gain some knowledge together. All right. Have a happy Halloween, everybody. Aroo!